Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a lovely day. The weather here in the UK today is a little bit cooler. Well, it is inside my house anyway, hence why I've got my long sleeves on. But anyway, this video today is going to be about a post I saw on Twitter. I think it was last night. I wasn't in yesterday. I had a day out. I was at a diamond wedding anniversary. But anyway, so yeah, I came home and I was looking through my Twitter, doing a little bit of a nose like I do, and I saw a post from Chad Johnson. It seems he's not very happy about the press him and Sarah are getting. One rule I think that he needs to kind of take into consideration: people are always going to talk about you when you are in the public eye. If you can't deal with that, you've got to learn to deal with it, you know, because people are always going to talk about you, whether it be good, whether it be bad, you know, and some of it you've got to learn to just brush off. Obviously, if people are saying stuff that is completely, you know, slanderous, by all means take action. But unfortunately, it's kind of it's the name of the beast, isn't it? You've got to just learn to deal with it in a professional manner. So, as I said, I was looking through my Twitter and this is what I saw from him. He said, "Thought everyone was being cool until I finally read comments on here and YouTube. F this, F interviews, I don't need this piece." So obviously he's been going through YouTube, he's been going through Twitter and Instagram, and there have been some not great, you know, posts about him and Sarah and stuff like that. But I'd say more Sarah than him. I didn't really see tons and tons of stuff about him that was really bad. More about Sarah, to be honest with you. So I saw more stuff about her than I did see about, you know, Chad. In all fairness, the videos that I do, I just cover stuff that's like celebrity news and stuff that's out there at the moment I film. And yeah, so my source, when I talk about something, it's something that's already online, it's already on the internet for everyone to see. So, you know, it's all kind of fair game really. So, and then he said, you know, then what time is that? I haven't got the time on there. But then he's basically, then there's some people who had wrote some kind of not the best comments to him on Twitter. You're going to get that. If you're hating them that much, I guess you're just going to have to block them. But he said, there was a girl who said, "What a showing up, should never have won, will not watch BB again." That is not that bad. I mean, I don't think Sarah should have won. I don't. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. But then he came back with this, which isn't that good in my opinion. But I understand in the heat of the moment you get angry, but Sarah can fight her own battles, can't she? But oh my God, they're going to have to cancel the show. Big Brother won't survive without advertising dollars generated from Jodie's viewership, because there was a lady called Jodie who wrote a comment. Completely unnecessary. There was no need to do that. Try and rise above it. Don't, you know, I just thought that was completely unnecessary, considering it wasn't that bad of a comment. Then there was somebody else, somebody called Jane, who wrote a comment on Twitter. "Sarcasm is the lowest form of wit, especially when trying to belittle someone. Your fans are the ones keeping you in wage." And she called him a name. Bit naughty, but you know, whatever. And then he just put, "Keep me in wage, send me $20. You can't react to all the people. When you're, I understand getting angry and stuff, but you cannot, sorry, my top is bugging me a bit here. You cannot react to everybody that is going to say something bad about you in the public eye, because I understand he's a little bit maybe new to all of this, but he was on The Bachelor and stuff. I would have thought he would have got some comments to do with that. Maybe he didn't. I've never really watched it that much, so I wouldn't really know. But, I mean, you've got to learn to just brush it off, haven't you? You can't be too, you know, you can't be getting too angry about it. But then I also saw one other comment, which was, I don't know, I mean, let me read it to you. He said, "She never said any homophobic slurs." Now, this is relating to the alleged Instagram live post, which I have, whoa, my gosh, look at that hair. I have actually spoken about on my channel. All my sources were from, I think it was The Sun and The Mail. Everything was online for everyone to see. I apologise myself if the stuff that was online was inaccurate. That's where I get a lot of my stuff, my information from. I just talk about stuff that's going on in the celeb news at the time. You know, so if those stories were inaccurate and I've spoken about it and they were inaccurate, I completely apologise myself, but this is what, you know, because it's all alleged, but I do get all my sources from stuff I read, and I talk about it because I enjoy talking about it. But this is what he said. She never said any homophobic slurs, and thus there is current legal action to the Daily Mail for libel, because somebody on Twitter had said this, and that's it. What about her apology to her gay fans for her vile homophobic rants? Should be begging for their forgiveness, that, you know. But everybody is still entitled to their opinion. If this Instagram live post, and I said in my video, I didn't see the post, but I spoke about what they had said is true, I had no reason to see why something that was an Instagram live post, why any kind of, you know, celeb gossip, newspaper, whatever would lie about it, because it's something that was live on the internet for all to see, wasn't it? But he's saying that it's completely false and that she didn't say this. I don't know, I never saw it, but the thing is, even without the homophobic slurs, there's quite a few other things that people aren't happy about with Sarah Harding. One of the things I'm personally, I mean, I don't hate the girl. Like I said, I'm hoping she can turn it around and that everybody is gonna, you know, everybody in the UK kind of likes an underdog. What happens with the British press, they kind of knock you down and then they sometimes like to build you back up. But whether he believes it or not, they need the press. Without the press, they are nobody, because they don't, unfortunately, I'm going to sound really horrible, when these kind of celebs, C-list celebs appear in these shows, it's to kind of boost their career. Any celeb that is really, really high up the chain is never going to appear in those shows because they don't need to. So you're going to be a certain level of celebrity to even want to appear in these shows, because I thought, there's no point for you, you don't need it, it's kind of beneath you, but you get what I'm saying, don't you? But, I mean, I think he needs to chill out a bit. Maybe he was having a bad day, something like that. However, I mean, like I said before, if what I spoke about the alleged homophobic rant on Instagram Live, if that didn't happen, I apologise wholeheartedly. But there's a lot of other stuff that people aren't happy about, you know. The one thing, like I said before, is I feel she should, I haven't had another look actually, but what I could see before, she hasn't said thank you to her fans on Twitter, and I think she should have done. I believe she went on Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side, and I think she may have thanked people then, but to me that just doesn't really cut it. That's my opinion. If you don't like it, I don't care. You know, that's just my opinion. But what do you all think about Chad going off on one? I think he needs to chill out a bit. Maybe he's missing his protein. I'm only joking. I don't mean that. But I mean, I just think you've got to learn to just deal with these things. Of course, if the Mail have said stuff that is slanderous towards you, completely false, do what you can, you know, sue them, do whatever. But I think you need to, they just kind of need to learn to chill a bit, and people are always now going to talk about you until you fade into the background. Just think, you should be trying to promote yourself while all of this is fresh in people's minds. Try and create a good opinion of yourself, you know, market yourself well, because in 6 months' time, you'll be yesterday's newspaper and nobody will remember you. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you're new and give me a thumbs up. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.